Hey guys, welcome to my channel. My name is Brian. I like to talk about figure skating. If you're here, you probably like figure skating too. Skate America is officially in the books, so we're going to talk about it. A few things happened the way I wasn't expecting them, and a few things just kind of came out exactly the way I was expecting them. I'm not going to talk too much about the pairs today. The long programs were really good, considering all things. Obviously, we had the withdrawing of our world champions, but that's okay. The two top pairs came out and delivered two pretty decent performances, you guys, I must say. Um, After the short programs, the Americans, Plazas and Fernandez, had found themselves down in 7th place, which I thought was a surprise. I had actually expected them to be in the top 5. But after the free program, they came out. They finished with about 107 points and in 4th place for the free program, pushing them ahead of Martins and Bedard, who had beaten them in the short program by quite a bit. 3 points, a little over, and Caldara and Maglio from Italy, who had also beaten them in the short program. Both of those teams had okay free programs. The Italian team definitely left a lot of points on the table. They only scored about 85 points in the free program, so they definitely need to go back and work on a lot of their elements. They do have a good connection, and I do like the way they skate together, but they definitely have to work on hitting all of those elements, especially the throws and the jumps. They were just not hitting any of it for the long program. Martins and Bedard, yeah, they came out and I see a lot of promise in them. I really do. I see, them coming out. They skated a personal best. You can't ask for much more than to come out on home ice in your first Grand Prix and to skate a personal best. So I just want to see them continue to grow and grow and grow. Plazas and Fernandez, as I said, moved from 7th place up to 4th place with a pretty decent long program. Wasn't like a season's best or anything like that, but it did the job here at Skate America and put them back up into 4th place, which is much more where I expected them to be. Lou and Nag, you guys, they came out and they delivered another personal best, which again, what do you want but a personal best? 177 points for your first Grand Prix assignment. Beautiful. I do need to see them work a little bit more on some of the technical elements, but their connection together, I absolutely enjoy. She is a darling on the ice, and I just see them building and building and building. The top two teams were exactly how I expected them to be, although they swapped places. I thought Pereira and Mashab would actually end up in top. They did not. They finished second in both segments. The short program, which is the technical portion, which I kind of thought they would do a little bit better in, and the long program. They lost by a little over a point. So it was much closer in the short, but a little bit more separation in the long. I really think that Hawk and Kunkel saw this gold medal and knew that it was theirs, and they said, you guys, we're the ones who have been here for a couple of years, let us have it. And they went out and they skated and they earned it. They didn't say let us have it, they said we're gonna earn it, and they did earn it. So I was really, really, really happy with the way that they performed. Having a gold medal, having an ISU championship, well, a Grand Prix, it's an ISU event, it's a title. They have a gold medal now that they're going to take back to Germany. No team has done that since Aliona and Bruno, so I think that Germany should be happy, and I think that they should probably see their season improving. So now we're going to move on to the women. Short programs for the women were definitely pretty good. The beginning of them were not my favorites. The first group, nothing really came out too much to talk about. Xianyi An, definitely from China. I think even though it was almost 60 points, so not exactly what you want out of a short program, for her and for China, that was a huge improvement from the way they've been performing. A lot of the women from there So that was really nice to see. I also thought that Mona Shiba came out and had a nice short program, getting 64 points. There was nothing wrong with it. Nothing spectacular. A lot of the other women, Young Yu, Seong Wee, Claire Seo, Mana Kawabe, Katerina Kurakova, high 50s, mid-high 50s, lower 60s, just nothing spectacular. Kurakova did her famous triple-double combination. We just saw a lot of sloppiness, missed jumps, missed combinations, missed elements. It was kind of a tough watch, I'll be honest. It really took until the second group to get going, and even then, it was a little rough until... I really want to say Nina Petrakina. She was the first one that came out and I think hit it. Her program was really nice. She only got 65 points, which I thought she could have done a little bit better. It could have been like 67 points. But the judges didn't think so. But still, it was a good short program. It put her in 4th place after the short. So she was in a good spot and a few points above. Well, Mona Shiba was close, but other than that, it put them above the next group of skaters with a little bit of comfort. So, you could have a fall or something like that in the long and still maintain your position. The top 3 was really a surprise, you guys. I mean... Amber Glenn came out first in the group and she laid it down. Over 70 points, 71 points. I think even she said in the Kiss and Cry, it's the best I've done in so long. And it was the best we've seen Amber do in a super long time. So for her to come out and nail that short program, I was so stoked. Her combination looked so solid. Her jumps looked good. Her spins, her movement, her maturity. You could tell that the judges were really in for it. And especially after Isabeau skated, you could tell the judges were really buying into Amber Glenn and not so much to Isabeau Levito. I love Isabeau Levito. I love that program with the snake and the arm. I think the color of the costume... As you can tell, I'm wearing my brown because I actually like that costume. I know a lot of people don't, but look at the snake, look at the hand. It's beautiful. You saw it in the Kiss and Cry. But that technique, they hit her a little bit for that technique. She only got 70 points, barely 70.07, so it wasn't the best for her. But she came out and did it, and I like that program. I see it building. I see it getting better and better and better. Leona Hendricks, though, wow, she came out, she nailed that short program. She said, I am here for my gold medal. Thank you very much. And going into the long program, you could see that she had a lot of confidence. The women's long programs, they were pretty good. Young Yu came out first, and she had a really nice opening to her program. Both the triple Lutz and the triple Lutz triple toe looked really good. She seemed to be skating with way more confidence than she did in the short program, so I was really loving to see that. But literally the moment I said that, it just all messed up. She started having some issues. She fell on the sow cow. She did have a really nice triple, double combo in the second half right after a mistake, but a shaky step sequence. That Ina Bauer she hit, the extension, I thought was beautiful. She really came for that. I feel like she kind of fought for this program a little bit more than I've seen her fight before in a while. So that was kind of nice to see. And it's just nice to see her getting stronger and stronger with each skate. Next up was Claire Seo. You guys, I hate that dress. Just hate it. She's a lovely skater. I don't really have too much to say. She really needs to work on rotation on her jumps. 2 triple-double combinations, just not going to cut it on the senior circuit. I believe this is her first senior year. I could be mistaken. I believe she was on the Junior Grand Prix last year, if I remember right. So that's just not quality. She's fine. She's just fine. I don't know what else to expect from a Tammy Gamble skater. Although Amber Glenn is a Tammy Gamble skater, but not all, I don't know. Amber Glenn just has it. Claire Seo, I did not like that program at all. Seong Wee was next to skate, and I really liked the opening of that program. I really, really did. It's such a shame about the triple flip in the second half because she just really seemed to lose it after that. A fall on the Lutz and then on the Sow Cow. It just looked really dreadfully under, even in real time. So it wasn't a fall on the Sow Cow. It was just that it was so under that it just, I don't know. I didn't really have much else to say about that program. I think that she's a lovely skater. You know, a lot of these ladies are, but if the content isn't there, it just makes it really hard to watch. Now, first two programs kind of, you know, down, like just the vibe a little down, and then Hana Yoshida came out, and I just really wanted something fun because she had such a nice, like, fun short program with the EDM. I really enjoyed that. But you know, it was a little another serious program, but I looked up and she went for a triple axel. I was very impressed with that. It was not the best triple axel, but it was a triple axel. And with the amount of horrible technical content that the ladies are putting out in their programs, I mean, triple toe loops, double axels, like no triple combinations, not even most of them are doing a Euler combination. It just, since the Russian ladies have left and have been excluded from the competition, it has really hurt. They're just going for what they think they need to do, and a lot of the programs just don't have the technical content. So seeing her go for that triple axel, I was really, really, really happy with that. I love it that she went for another triple combination later in the program. Even if the triple toe was a little wonky on the landing, it looked like maybe her free leg skate hit the ice, but I'm here for the content. The Sow Cow double axel, double toe loop sequence was everything. She was really feeling herself during that footwork sequence too. Eating it up. I enjoyed that program. I think she got like 131 points, and she deserved every last point of that. It's just really such a shame that her short program wasn't as good. Like, if it would have been better, that would have been so amazing. It really would have. And then next we have Xiang Yan from China, who, you know, the dress, such a pretty color. I loved the dress a lot. I love how she got it back with a strong triple loop after the mistake on the opening triple flip. She showed that she was fighting for it. Not totally stoked about the double flip after, though. I really liked her spin positions. She hit really nice positions. The triple Sow Cow, triple toe loop, that was great. With the double toe loop on the end of it in the second half, I loved it, loved it, loved it. The double axel triple toe combo, even though she didn't hit it, I love that she went for it. China is really, really working on improving their teams. You can see countries like China, Georgia, Italy, just France, even in some spots, really, their women still need some work. But a lot of these countries are really, really, really working on their teams for the Olympics, and I love it. I am excited for her future. I think that in that, oh man, okay, that last spin combination, if I could have seen it from overhead, because the top of that dress, the back of her dress, beautiful, and to have seen it from overhead, oh man, I would have absolutely loved to have seen that, you guys. Like, I don't know. Katerina Kurakova was next. She started, and I thought, oh, I wonder how many triple double combinations we'll see. And then she opened with that Euler. Okay, that combination, let's see. Pretty sure that the triple Lutz and the triple flip were under. At least I thought they were. They looked under in real time. So I haven't checked skating scores to see, skatingscores.com. Excuse me, skatingscores.com, you guys. If you don't already know about it, you must be living under a rock. But check it out, because you could get such good detail about everything. I love that site. I use it for so much. But a lot of her jumps were under. Not that triple flip, though. That was one thing that was solid. I think that was the best opening I've ever seen her do, even with the under on the Lutz Euler flip combo or sequence or combo. I don't know. I find her to be a really expressive skater. I enjoy her skating, but her technical content, if she could hit this program, it would be good. I could see how the judges would push her up. She could finish maybe a little higher at Europeans, but Other than that, I just don't see how it's possible with this kind of content. And then we had Mana Kawabe with Bolero. Really? Bolero? Please, God, no. Please. I love the dress. Well, it's pretty, but it's all black, and I don't know. I mean, yeah, it fits, but I don't know. The double axle, double toe seemed like such a waste of a 3-jump combination, like double, double, double. Like, I think that was supposed to be a triple toe in the middle, but she didn't hit it. The fall on the triple lutz in the second half, she looked really hard. I mean, she fell, and it just feels like she hit the ice. I do think there should be some type of a medical, I mean, I know there's medical professionals there, but it just felt like her face hit the ice, and I hate seeing that. Other than that, it was Bolero. It's hard. I just like the program. I think she missed the beat on some of the leaps and jumps in her choreo sequence, which if you watch the men and you watch Kevin Amos do Bolero, it makes this look even worse. So I don't know. I'm over the Boleros. I don't want to see anybody doing Bolero except for Kevin Amos. I do want to see Kevin Amos do Bolero all season long and then again in the Olympics. But we're not talking about the men's free program right now. We are talking about the ladies. So Mona Shiba, she came out, such a silly mistake on that double axel after such a beautiful triple combination to open the program. And then the fall on the triple sow cow was really a shame. But she did come back with a really lovely triple loop to close out the first half jumping. So it was good to see her kind of pulling it back on track. The fact that she got the double loop in that 3-jump combination was crazy because she barely, she was like this far above the ice. The fact that she got that fully rotated, I don't even know how she did it. I really, really, really don't. There was a lot of mistakes. She had a bad problem on the flying change foot combo spin. It was just really wonky, and she got like a level 1V or something, like B or something. It just wasn't good. Her very final spin was really nice. It was really centered, really fast, great extension in the final position. So it was nice to see her close out the program with a really nice spin, but the rest of the program wasn't my favorite. Next we had Nina Petrikina, and just a note, hearing the US announcers just butchering people's names left and right I think they said like Petrokina or something, and I was like, Petrokina, okay, you've never watched the sport before? Okay, sure. But let's go. I need a good program from Nina, and she delivered. The opening, the triple Euler triple combo, it did seem a little wonky on the Lutz landing, but the judges didn't seem to mind if you looked at the GOE, so whatever. That was just my observation, but I still enjoyed everything she was doing. Really solid opening for the jumps. All 4 of the opening jumping passes were good. I just kept thinking, I really hope this is a strong program. I really do. I really enjoyed the program. I thought it was strong. I thought this was a really great building point for her season. She was so close to 130 points. I actually thought she was going to hit it. I really did, especially after so many wonky performances. She came out and just kind of hit. I think she is really going for Europeans this year. I really, really, really do. And then we had our top 3 ladies going into the free program. Isabola Vito, I don't know if you guys saw, but after the short program, she saw the score, and she just kind of was like, like, okay, wait till the long program. We'll see what happens. You guys want to put Amber Glenn ahead of me? That's not how this works, right? And you could see it in her face. You could see it in her eyes. And then she came out and went for that long program. First off, just have to say, I hate the dress. Oh my gosh. Okay, you guys. Sorry for being a drama queen about this, but that dress is hideous. The collar, the everything, the skirt, the hair. Like, I need 5 points taken off just for how horrible that looks. Like, if people want to say something about that short program dress, that long program dress is horrible. Horrible, horrible, horrible. It's offensive. It's absolutely offensive. But she is not. She's so expressive and so beautiful. And she has that free leg that just has such an extension. Reminds me of Evgenia Medvedeva. Jenya, I miss her. She was one of my favorite all time. I really enjoy Isabeau's style. I enjoy her presentation. Besides that dress, hate the dress. Can't stand the dress. Everything about that program I really liked, except for the dress. Didn't like the dress, but I really, really am sick of the triple-double combinations in the second half of the program, though. Like, if she doesn't bring up the technical content, then it's just like everyone else with horrible jump technique because of how low she gets, like she goes like her body. It's not a very aesthetic look. I love her and I love her skating and I really, really, really do. But I don't know. I really hope that she's either able to work that back out or she learns some slightly better technique over time. But I mean, she is 16 now, so the odds of that changing. I mean, who knows? Mirai went and figured out some much better technique, Mirai Nagasu, over time. So, not that her technique was nearly as bad, but in her growing, she really needed to work on stuff, and she did. So, it is possible. And then Leon, wait, actually, hold on. Not Leona Hendricks. We had Amber Glenn come out, and she was giving it. That triple axel, that triple combination, the triple loop. She was on fire, and then the Sao Cow. The Sao Cow was a little wonky, but that's okay, right? Right? You guys, there was a point where she was doing her step sequence and her hair started coming out a little bit, and I was like, with this music and the vulnerability, and it just is giving me everything. Like, I am loving this. She is in a zone. She is here for it. She wants a gold medal. She doesn't want a silver medal. She wants a gold medal. She's like, oh, those 3 points you were ahead of me in the short, I have a triple axel. What do you have? And then it just fell apart. Fall after fall after fall. Like, it just, and you could see her cry, like, starting to cry after, like, it was so hard to watch. It was so hard to watch, and I really thought that she was going to bring it and have it, and she just definitely did not bring it or have it. So she fell down into 5th place after her performance, which means I think she'd end up in 6th place after the whole thing was said and done, which sucks because she was in 2nd place, one of her best short programs ever. The first half of that long program, that free skate, was beautiful. Beautiful. The judges were on board. They were giving her high GOE. They were just eating it up. And then there was nothing she could do. And then Leona Hendricks came out and brought it back for us. She came out and hit all of her jumps. She hit the spins. She was whacking those arms with those beautiful gloves on. I didn't think I liked those gloves before, but I ended up really liking the gloves. I'm not so sure about the sparkly, like, undergarment, but I don't know, the way it, like, gloves and then here and then there, and it only shows sometimes. I don't know. I'm not sure how I feel about it yet, but, and I also don't know how I feel about the Beyonce Madonna music cut. Break My Soul and Vogue. I like the Vogue part more, and I like some of the cuts, but I don't like other parts of the cut so much. But Leona sells it. I think she wants a world title this year. She's saying, no Yelam Kim, no Han Lee, no Kaori Sakamoto. This is my year. I'm going to get a world championship. But if, she does need to maybe up her technical content just a little bit. She does a lot of easy jumps, Sao Cows, double axels, triple-double combinations. She does the triple-triple. But I just want to see her up it just a little bit and really show why she's a top-tier skater, not just someone who's benefiting because the Russian ladies are not with us in the competitions. Because there are some people who you can see are only doing better because of that, and then there's others who are kind of trying to rise to the occasion a little bit. You do see some of the younger skaters really trying to push the technical content, but I do want to see the top ladies push the technical content just a little bit, because these triple doubles, and you know, I won't, the double axel sequence I prefer over seeing 2 solo double axels, because then that frees up your other jumps for triples. I would love to see 2 triple lutzes and 2 triple flips from every woman. At least, you know, some like a triple flip, double toe combo, and then maybe a triple lutz, triple toe combo, and then you throw in, you know, a Euler combination. Like, I need to see more technical composition from the ladies, because these programs are just starting to feel very late 90s, early 2000s, and I am not with it. I really need to, I don't need to see everyone doing quads, but seeing Amber Glenn hit that that triple axel, and seeing Hana Yoshida hit that triple axel, well, almost hit that triple axel, but at least go for it, was really, really nice. And I want to see a lot more of that from the ladies moving forward. I think I'm going to end this video with just a recap of the women and the pairs today, because I felt like I talked a lot about the women. Come back and check out my next video where I will recap the dance and the men's event here at the 2023 Skate America. If you guys have liked listening to me talk about figure skating, go ahead and give the video a like, maybe consider subscribing. It really helps me reach more people, and hopefully we can talk more about figure skating for days and days and years to come.